Western countries are done and dusted. How do we say it? Well, the biggest sign of the downfall of an institution is that it starts to run away from its responsibility. Western countries are doing the same. But PM Modi is not the one who is going to let them off the hook. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tejasvi Malhotra, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, I'm here to tell you how PM Modi thrashed Western countries for global warming. Climate change is a hot topic. Excuse the pun. Over the last few decades, Western countries have been going gaga over their virtue signaling on the issue. But their initiatives have not brought in any substantive change on the ground. Instead of correcting their wrongs, they have always resorted to blame shifting. They are now shifting responsibility to the non-developed world. PM Modi has decided to take the charge with a chiding remark about super emitting Western countries. On the occasion of World Environment Day on 5th June, PM Modi represented his vision for a better world. He outlined how the Modi cabinet has taken care of the environment in each and every initiative it has taken over the years. In fact, he named environment-friendly schemes launched during the stint as Pradhan Sevak. Explaining the environment-centered 5 key focus areas of his government, PM Modi said, first, how to make the soil chemical-free. Second, how to save the organisms that live in the soil, which are called soil organic matter in technical language. Third, how to maintain soil moisture, water content. Fourth, how to deal with the damage to the soil caused by depletion of groundwater. And fifth, how to stop the continuous erosion of soil due to the reduction in forest cover. PM Modi then named specific schemes having ingrained the philosophy of environment conservation. He added, many government schemes carry the message of environment conservation, be it Swachh Bharat Mission, Namami Gange or One Sun, One Grid. India's efforts are multifaceted. He also explained the importance of soil health cards for the farmers as well as the environment. PM Modi also took the opportunity to destroy the Western propaganda around climate change. He said in unequivocal terms that the responsibility for such a bad climate scenario lies fairly and squarely on the Western countries. Giving a factual rebuttal to Western propaganda machinery, PM Modi said large modern countries, rich nations of the world, are not just exploiting more and more resources of the earth, but they are also responsible for maximum carbon emission. The average carbon footprint of the world is about 4 tons per person per annum compared to just about 0.5 tons per person per annum in India. PM Modi's emphatic rebuttal to Western countries stems from the confidence that he has in India's potential to emerge as a responsible superpower. Within the last few years, India has made some massive strides in green energy sector. During the COP21 conference in Paris, India had committed to drastically reducing its dependence on non-renewable sources of energy. Modi government had committed to producing 175 gigawatt of renewable energy by the end of 2022. The government is well on this track as by December 31st, 2021, we were producing 151.4 gigawatt of renewable energy. The government is now targeting to install 450 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by the end of 2030. In fact, Power Ministry estimates that by the end of 2050, 80 to 85% of India's power demand will be met by the renewable energy sector. Additionally, initiatives like the PLI scheme on electric vehicles have further upshot India's entry into the green energy sector. Based on the aforementioned initiatives, among others, India has been able to reduce its emission by 28% from the 2005 level. The target is to reduce it by 33% within the next 8 years. Moreover, India is also galvanizing the world into its own foil through the Noble International Solar Alliance. On the other hand, the West is constantly running away from its responsibility. The Western Bloc, led by Uncle Sam, is constantly failing to achieve its targets. In fact, the US administration is resorting to emergency measures to control pollution. So is the case with other Western countries as well. They are just unable to balance their needs for energy with the imminent threat of global warming. Even that is failing. According to an estimate, a major chunk of Western countries are responsible for 92% of excessive carbon dioxide emissions. Frankly, their guilt is the reason why the Western countries shout from the rooftop. They know that they are lying, so they repeat it again and again to make it more believable. They think that they will be able to get at least some kind of leverage on the issue. But India is vigilant on the issue. It is keeping an eye on everything. It won't let them go away.